Hey everybody, Pastor Dave here, and it's my privilege to make one more video before I retire from pastoral ministry this weekend. Jason Moe asked me if I would make a video with just a couple of comments about something from the summer Bible reading program. And so if you are doing that summer Bible reading program, you know that we're reading in the Gospel of John. And I wanted to key in on John chapter 13. It's a beautiful chapter. Sometimes I like to call it the love chapter because this is the chapter where Jesus demonstrates his love and his leadership of love to his disciples as he washes their feet. You probably know the story how they were eating together. And there were no servants there to wash the feet, the customary greeting when people are coming together. Nobody washed the feet. Nobody anointed the guests with oil. They just came on in like a bunch of guys and sat down and started eating. And it's interesting that Jesus just lets the meal go on, doesn't say anything, but it says that when they had finished eating, that Jesus took off his outer garment and he girded himself with a towel, and he took a basin and he went around and washed the disciples' feet. And it says in verse 12, when he had finished washing their feet, he put on his clothes and returned to his place. Do you understand what I have done for you? Jesus asked them. You call me teacher and Lord, and rightly so, for that is what I am. Now that I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also should wash one another's feet. I have set you an example that you should do as I have done for you. Very truly I tell you, no servant is greater than his master, nor is a messenger greater than the one who sent him. Now that you know these things, you will be blessed if you do them. Oh, so much to talk about there. Let's start with the end. Now that you know these things, you'll be blessed if you do them. That's something we've heard a few times in the New Testament, and here it comes out of the mouth of Jesus, where he's basically saying it's not enough to know something. You need to act upon it. You have to do it. So what does he ask us to do? What is the action that we should take? He says we should serve one another. We should wash one another's feet. We should humble ourselves and be willing to take care of each other. I've often noted how it doesn't say that nobody washed the feet of the disciples because there was no basin or because there were no towels or because there was no water. It seems to be that the only thing missing was the will to do it. Presumably, all of those disciples and Jesus walked into the room and saw the water and the basin and the oil and thought, oh, too bad there's nobody here to do that. Jesus gives the entire meal as an opportunity for any one of those disciples to step forward and take the initiative, but they don't. So Jesus, even though he is the teacher and the master, Jesus takes the initiative and he humbles himself, takes a towel, takes that water and basin, and serves his disciples. Let's take the initiative. Let's follow Jesus' example. We often talk about the things Jesus has shown us and the example he is for us. We know that. But Jesus says, you're blessed if you don't just know it, but you act upon it. You take the initiative. So I'm wondering, what is the initiative you should take today? There's probably something you know and someone you know who could use a helping hand, who could use an act of love, who could use a word of encouragement. Let's be blessed by not just knowing it's a good thing to do, but actually doing it. Take the initiative. God bless.